Also, well, we want to present ourselves. So, what about you? Start Black and White.
Oh, that's not what we agreed to. That's fine. All right, so my name is Blackwhite. You guys know
Black
me.
White. Yeah.
I'm the drunk guy that makes a fool out of himself from time to time. But I've been here for about 12 years now. I think I started playing back in like 2009. Love the game. Love everything about it. It's changed over the years. I think I stopped playing in between like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You know, the weird cRPG times. Um, yeah, man. I'm been a Viking guy for about 10 years now. Love two hand, one hand shield, that kind of stuff. Did some cav. We'll discuss some of the ongoing issues uh, going on with the game, and we're going to hopefully be proactive about them and not just kind of bitch about stuff. Because I know there's a lot of bitching going on with the game, and that's not what we're about. We want to make the game better through what's it called? Through communication and having a community and something that's helpful and not just archery sucks. I hate all of you guys. Go die in a fire.
Good.
That's
Uh,
that's really, yeah. That's what I got for
I'll.
now.
That's great. I'll go next. Okay, I'll start back. Exactly. Okay, I'll start back. So I joined cRPG back when I was 15 years old. I joined in the middle of cRPG, so I didn't knew the first iteration of cRPG one in Warbin. But yet I joined firstly EU. I was not playing on NA because I was playing with a French clan that was the Cochon. That was a smaller branch of the Pecors that Nami Daka is part of, and then I had some people telling me that in NA there was a French clan, so I joined them. They were the Occitan clan, and I played cRPG one with them all the time and until the end of cRPG Warbin. And now that cRPG 2 has released on Bannerlord, I wanted to put more input into the game, be more present, like being part of the team. I've been crafting for cRPG since this pretty much like when they started the balance of the game, and now I'm on trial moderator. So that's another thing I want to do, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So whoops. I think yeah. I don't have to. Oh, that's bullshit. I'll just open your. Yeah, it's not. It's not very great. So we're losing things. Yeah, but it's crashing for some reason. Okay, let's do this. All right. Um, Black White, you have to, I think, accept my invite or something. Like I'm connected, but it probably had crashed. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I'm connected now. Okay. This. Yeah, I got you. All right, we'll go like this. Good. It's working. Good. All right. So next guest is not guest, but like person we're gonna do a stream with it and podcast. It's gonna be Delro. Delro, do you want to talk about yourself? Yeah, just add where it's not working, but he's there. All right, he's there. Uh, in the corner somewhere, like, but he's there. Yes, like. Hmm. All right. All right. We have Delro with us here. Boom. Easy. Oh shit. Yeah. Definitely not a stick figure. Like, all right. Yeah, we want to do until like at least 8 p.m. Eastern. Um, but yeah, we had some points we want to discuss, so we can start with one. You want to start with archery? I think you had some idea to start with.
Everybody knows. Everybody in game generally knows my
Okay.
points about archery. But yeah, so if you're new to cRPG, right, you come into cRPG and you're just getting mowed down. We got an archer here, a horse archer, but we won't talk about that. We got a you get archery. I think is not in a terrible state. I've played it recently. It's got a My biggest point is that I think it's got a very low skill ceiling to be very effective at it, which I don't know if that's working intended or not, but there's other classes, infantry, cavalry, have a very high skill ceiling, and it takes 3 to 4 times the work to do half the work that an archer does, so to speak. Um, Too easy to be good as an archer. I think some of the fixes, the potential fixes coming from my end, would be um, Warband cRPG had a couple of the fixes where you make not bows, but what was
Quivers?
it? Arrows,
Yep.
quivers, arrows, heavier. Making helmets and gloves vastly decrease your WPF was a huge thing.
Hmm.
So you're kind of just more vulnerable in general. Um, and being slower, like an Agi archer is absolute just straight cancer as far as I'm concerned. You can
Yeah.
go 9 and 30 and just still be doing like 15, 20 damage a shot, which is insane to me. But that's where I'm at. What do you guys think?
So there's kind of a small fix, but it's not gonna be like enough, I think. But they're gonna increase the weight per arrow on quivers next patch, and well, for most quivers, it's gonna be like a big increase actually. Um, so that will maybe get them slower if they play full agi and they have a lot of arrows. Also, another thing is that they made quivers that have more arrows that are lightweight, but they do massively less damage. So, like, you have to consider what you want to do. So we still give the opportunity to like shoot arrows and be fast, but like you won't do as much damage as now, and those builds already don't do that much damage. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess it's not that bad. I get that people don't like to be like guided around, but at least it won't feel as bad as right now. Um,
Step in the right
yeah.
direction. Can't complain. Yeah. What do you think, Delro?
I absolutely love horse archers and archery in general because they are my favorite meal. And I like to run straight at them with my sword until they die or they kill me or somebody else does. But they make a really good initial target. So they're fun. They're really squishy if you get close to them, which is trickier than it sounds, but it's like catching rabbits. You just got to work together like a team, get somebody around the corner there, and pick them off. I can't tell you how many times I've proudly exclaimed with joy when Axthenon like ran square into Queef's spear. You know,
Yeah.
like I
And you
knew
can
he was
smack
over
me
there,
on the
and you
ground.
you didn't know he was there, so you
Yeah.
kind of veer away from me, and then boom, he gets you. And like I'll just look around for people, you know, to help out with an opportunity like that, or just fucking stab the horse archer straight up, or get up
So we
behind them.
can.
So there's ways around it. I don't think maybe they're shooting a little fast. Like if I'm running at somebody and they're firing arrows every like half second, that's a little much. Attack
Yeah.
speed. Maybe there's something to be said for having a min max build, but you should be then slow as fuck if you're gonna like be really good with the bow. Even though
Mhm.
like it doesn't make sense, but like if you're stronger, you're pulling a bow faster, right? So your run speed might be slower. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a mechanic to be said for like adding there something that would be easy to tweak or something fucked up, but I like that they used to have weight on bows and they don't now.
Yeah,
So
it will
maybe
be
Not as
probably
much or something.
changed too.
Well, that's
yeah.
another. We'll talk about that here in a minute too. That's one of the other points. Is just the general speed of the game. But as far as what do you call it? Agi Archer is just too fast and still does too much damage. Too fast, too furious. Yeah,
It will be
it's complete
probably
speed.
changed to weight to fix it. Uh, but will still allow them to be like a class. I think like they won't be as effective as now with maybe further change. Um, and also think like when there's new players joining the game, they don't want to do melee, and the reason is that melee is so harsh and so hard to get to, and like you just get crushed by everyone because like the level is so high, and just
Yeah, that's
giving
what I'm
them
saying. The
the
skill ceiling.
yeah. But like that's kind of a problem, but at least they can go like range and do something. They can feel like they're uh touching someone with what they're doing, like just they they
Feel
do
like they're
damage,
touching
they
someone.
don't
They're
no, but
contributing to
like
the
they're
game.
contributing, but like yeah, at least they feel like they're contributing, like even if they don't do good damage, just giving them the opportunity to like do damage um feels great for them. And then if they want to get more into the game, then they can try to learn a little bit into do more melee styles. um
Yeah, how many times do you see some new guy come in and within the first hour, let's say they stick around that long, they're already an archer and they
Yeah,
got an
it's always like
archer
this.
bow,
Always.
and they got their little pitchfork and their shield. They're ready to go, man.
Always range. I think most of them will go, actually, they go crossbow, most of them, because they can do good damage, while bows is a little bit more complicated, and they need a higher level to do those damage.
Yeah.
Um, but at least, like, crossbow is, like, capped, where it doesn't get so strong, and you have to go hybrid anyway at some point. So I don't see it as a problem. Uh, it's a good thing we have this, so new players can get into the game, I guess. Unless
Yeah, I think
we make
crossbow's in a good
like
spot.
melee better for new players, but like uh, that's so complicated to do. I guess like we can't really dumb down melee. It's not an option.
Well, that's
So
what shields are kind of for, right? Like they give you the option to hide behind something while still giving you the option to. It gives you survivability from arrows and everything.
yeah,
Yes.
Spears as well. That's like we were in the clan that I was in. We were talking about just as a new person, you should get a long spear, and that should be your role, like to start the game, because you have a kind of you
you can
take
play
part, you get a little
support.
bit of range, you get yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's definitely
To go
true.
back to the crossbow portion, I think crossbows are in a pretty decent spot. You got some guys, a couple of guys who are in your clan who will remain nameless, but you guys got
Hmm.
some amazing crossbowmen. I think it's there could be some work, but there's other stuff needs to be done. The only thing that I would say negative about crossbows is that they can hybridize too easily, and I don't want to. I'll probably piss a lot of people off with this, but like having a crossbow and a two-handed frickin' claymore, flamberge is just insane. Like that's
That's always been the case though, except that the balance or the trade-off to that is the crossbow speed, reload speed is
Yeah,
ridiculously
it's really
long.
not as good as Archer.
Super slow. I
you
mean,
can
As
reload and
liar.
cover, which is that's
yeah,
the
if you can run and then take cover, but a smart player knows, hey, there he goes. I know where he went. But when they're that fucking fast, when they're as fast as a donkey or faster, sometimes that's maybe a little OP.
From what
So
just
I've heard
again,
from most
weight
melee
could help
players,
with that.
from what I've heard from most melee players is that they actually want range to be able to go in melee. They want range to feel like they can go melee and do something. So like
Yeah,
it's more fair to them. Um, it's different than with Archer. Like they feel that when they engage a crossbow player, they can actually engage them in melee, and they will stick in melee. While someone playing bow will probably just run away and try to kite.
and they can still
So
shoot you point blank, which is just good times. But I don't know. I was a fan of the slot system back in the day.
the what?
I've never been an archer main. The slot system, if you remember that.
yeah, we had like
Wow.
weapon with 2 slots, or like even
What?
weapon with 0 slots that were
It might be. It's a little
just
extreme, maybe, and I think that's what the new guys are trying to get away from. Nami's trying to get away from. Not sure. I don't want to
Okay.
put words in his mouth, but you had a lot of weapons. Who was the archer that always used the little blacksmith hammer, and he was just amazing with it. I'm sure you guys know his name.
uh
Um, but he made it work. It's not impossible, you know.
yeah, he was so good.
Dueling
um
two-handed guys with his zero
he,
slot
he's
weapon.
still playing the game. I just don't
Yeah, I
remember
can't
the
remember
name.
his Luker.
Yeah,
Luker.
Luker. Yeah.
Great. All right, we spent enough time on range. You guys want to move past ranged?
Yeah, sure.
I think we got a couple of good points out there at least. What do you guys think about the? I'll let you guys, Delro, if you want to start with this one. What do you think about the speed of the game in general and this most recent patch that gave everybody turbo boosters?
I mean, so I keep saying like, oh, people keep running away and they're too fast, but honestly, for me, and I'm medium armor in with a one hand and shield, I'm pretty hefty. Do some damage now and have some decent hit points and can still keep up with most of them. There are a couple of exceptions. There's two people that are min max so hard with like 8 athletics and they move faster than I could catch. And that maybe is a little extreme, especially combined with the other powers, like you said, being able to take cover and stuff for ranged guys. The melee combat is better fast though. Like I love infantry fights,
Mhm.
even though I'm even worse at them. I still can't manually block, and y'all know that. But it's like
That's what shields are for.
yeah, exactly. And I always played a shield and I still do and I love it. So, you hear that bang bang, that satisfying like
Mhm.
wood shield block sound more, and so hearing that sound more often, it like hits the dopamine. It's like it's good stuff.
Okay.
I agree
So you
with
think it's
that.
good, and you think the
As a
combat's gonna
tank,
get.
I
What do you?
like the
Okay, so
faster
what?
combat.
Okay, fair enough. And then the.
My
No, okay. You said it. You said your piece. Okay.
well
Yeah.
no, I
I'll
think I
expand
think
up. I'll
the
expand it when it's my turn to talk, but I don't want to step on toes.
no, it's fine. I could continue about it. I mean, I think um the fact that like the two-handers are I mean, they added new weapons too, and there's longer weapons and crazier stuff. I don't know. I feel like the combat is just more satisfying in general to me. I can't put my finger on it. I can't quantify it. I know you guys know all the numbers and stuff, but something
Yeah.
about this patch feels more satisfying to me than ever before.
Yeah. On my side, I think like there's some things that people are forgetting about it because they complain about it in melee versus melee, but they don't see all the complaints coming from range that it's so harder to hit people because they can switch direction so fast because of the acceleration time. And I think actually that's a good thing because now range is more take more skill, and you can predict a little bit what they're gonna do and try to dodge them. That part I like a lot. Even if I'm playing Horse Archer, I miss more shot now, but I feel like it's right. Um, I'd say sure maybe the back pedal is a little bit too fast still.
Nobody likes S key, I
Yeah.
guess,
Well,
except me. Maybe that's why I like it.
no, I
For the
think I
guy who's
think the
literally
I
named
think
S key
yeah.
S key hero, he probably likes it a little bit.
I think the S key is not a bad idea, like the increase in speed, but it's still overdone. I think. Um,
They already
uh,
so they did tone it down a couple twice now. I think I don't remember how many patches, but
yeah, they
um
did a lot. Like no,
okay.
actually they didn't nerf it so much. They did not like divide it by two, like do an in between. They actually like nerfed by 10% and another 10%, but it's nowhere near what it was.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So I'd say maybe like 50% in between the first patch and like the patch before they changed that could be a nice in between. Yeah,
I'd
I
agree. Yeah, somewhere between not super fast and it
it's
helps.
still
It
very
helps
too fast.
agi builds, which were already super prevalent as
Yeah,
it was, I
exactly.
think.
Yeah,
And it's just if that's where they want to take the game, that's fine. I'm not aware. I don't know, but the game just seems a lot more fast paced. You got a lot of S key, long weapon, flamberge, just every long the pulsar. Don't get me started on the pulsar. You can do stuff that you couldn't do before. That it's just kind of
I think
wonky.
it's more the in and out that is very like annoying.
Yeah, yeah. Which is again, don't know if that's what they're wanting with the combat system, but it seems very non-fluid. You can't. It's hard to get a big melee going when your whole front line's bouncing off the enemy
Yeah.
team and vice versa. It's just I don't know.
Oh, that's an
Not
issue.
a huge
Yeah,
thing.
the issue that if you have a front line, yeah, I agree with that. Like you can't really go straight. Have like a shield wall for formation, or just like people in the front line trying to get together and push. It's just like there will be someone that goes just super fast and just fuck it up. I don't know. It feels
That's
weird.
me
Yeah,
90% of the time.
but yeah, it's me too. But it is what it
Yeah.
is. Okay.
So speed, I don't know. That's my couple big things was the last patch. I think it was jacked up to 9,000 too fast. I don't know.
Um.
The speed of the game seems a little fast. Here's my big takeaway thing. Let's see. So I'm been playing for almost a year and a half since the game has been out. The new mod on Bannerlord's been out. I weigh a lot. I wear full plate, full everything, and I'm still running around at 0.8 speed, which is insane. I think. I don't
Yeah.
think you should be able to do that. I think I think they should take the speed down from 0.8 being kind of like the minimum to participate in combat to like don't shoot me, but 0.7, 0.75, like that's realistic. Like,
More
and
like
I,
what
From
it
what it is.
was. Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah,
I like
not
I'm saying
realistic,
I
but it's
agree.
more
I
playable.
100% agree with you there.
The problem is that
But
I
I
see
love
with
how it feels now. I don't
yeah.
know.
I
It's
think the
good.
speed is good because like
I'm not
it's
used to that
better
much speed.
against range, and also if you have to think about calves. If you can't
Yeah.
dodge cav, then it's pretty bad. Um,
You know
yeah,
what would really help is an actual sprint mechanic instead of just like a top speed and then forever, but like a sprint and stamina mechanic would help with that
Whoa.
because
We've
then you
had
could move fast. But that
that's
would totally
a
change the
whole
game.
extra bit of coding, and that's a
Oh,
lot.
it completely
One
changes the
day, one
game.
day.
And yeah, it's a new that's cRPG like standalone, you know? That's some shit we can think about then.
So as the maps are kind of big, this is where the only time where I say that speed needs to be toned down a little bit. It's the whole game I think needs to be slowed down, but everybody kind of goes with it. Cav, archery, every class goes a little slower, and if you want a full-fledged agi build, you got to invest 30 agi or 30 agility or more to be, those top speeds like you're seeing everybody running around as right now.
30? Is
That's
that
my
how high they have it?
uh,
Like 30 and
think
3?
I think that's pretty average, yeah. Oh, like
Jesus.
9 and 30 is a pretty standard build, I think.
9 and 30.
Yeah, you're still doing some damage, but you're still going like
Yeah,
9 speed or 8,
if you play
5, 8,
like
9.
Gladius or the Rondel, maybe, but
That's,
Use a
sounds
pitchfork.
fair,
Run out the
then.
iron pitchfork
Oh,
and
the
just
pitchfork.
blast people, and the thing's OP.
Well, yeah,
That-
that
I love that thing.
Yeah. Okay.
any stabbing pole arm is pretty rough on like even if the
Upright
damage
spear
is
or whatever.
supposed to be low, yeah, if you can turn, if you could do that turn with it and stab into people like when they're
Mhm.
coming at you, like the momentum bonus.
But
That
you
this
kind of
game
have
still has
to.
momentum bonus, right?
Yeah.
Like the old one. So yeah, it's friggin'
Like most of your damage will come from
Rondels.
your own speed.
I have
Your
lots of
more.
thoughts on Rondos.
What do you
But
guys think about rondels?
Uh,
And how much bullshit are? I'm just kidding. What do you guys think about rondels?
I think actually rondels are not the problem. The problems are
Wait.
the gladius. I don't know if you played them. It's like
Yes.
if you like the one that does like 34 damage when you
Mm-hmm.
you up it. It's like 38 damage. It's as much as a rondel, but you can block
God.
and you can swing. And the rondel goes to 40. I mean, for 2 damage, for 2 less damage you can block, and the reach is like I think it's 15 more. Like it's
So
insane.
I think it comes back to the whole maybe it's the sprint speed. Maybe the sprint needs to be toned down a lot. But when there's a
Yeah.
plate guy running around with fucking 75 body armor and a rondel beating you every time, it's fun. I'm sure he's having a blast. But
I
that's
mean,
just
he's
not
clever the
fucking
way he
fun.
I
plays.
thought we weren't gonna bitch about stuff.
We're not.
I
The rondel is just no fun to play.
I'm just gonna
against
say he's
Mr.
clever the way he
man.
plays because he's just playing
Yes,
full
yes.
plate and you glance on him and then he fucking get you.
You know who
It's
we're talking
always like
about.
this. If you play a mace, maybe it won't be the same. I mean, it's just
There
like
is a counter. There is a
yeah.
counter to it. It's just there's a lot of people that are really
Think
good at
it's
the game. I
funny.
think and
He
easy
is.
to
He is a
do
good
stuff
player.
with certain weapons.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of complaints. I did it before, so I can't really say a whole bunch. But okay. Any other last points?
No, I think we can move on to
Hot mini boss.
yeah. It's out. No, wait.
Uh,
Is it HMB or is it no? It's out minibus. Yeah, you're right.
all right.
Oh, by the way,
let's not name
can
anybody by
you
name. That's
put
not
my
that's
face
positive.
on here?
Let's
Oh,
see.
you got it?
Yeah, it should be there.
No,
I
it's not
believe.
working for me.
What?
Yeah,
It's
you,
in
Let's
it's in Blackwhite stream.
you have to go in
I-
set. You have it on.
No,
I'm
I do,
seeing
but
you
I have
guys in Streamlabs.
to.
Yeah.
I don't want to. If I do it, I think I'll get rid of Axe.
Oh, fuck that.
We only got like 15ish minutes. Let's kind of burn through the last of this, and we'll square this away after if that's cool.
Dude, where has the time gone?
All right.
Holy crap.
We're getting into bitching. We started bitching too fast.
I know.
Happens.
Yes.
It happens. All right. All right. So we got the list down there. Delro, you want to pick a topic?
Oh, he's not.
Oh, man.
The topic is not there.
Oh, I posted it into the Discord chat.
Oh, okay. Wait, was this?
Yeah, that's one. That's just what I had.
Just,
but if
remove
you guys
that.
want to talk about whatever the heck else too, that's fine with me.
You can
Man,
remove,
well,
this.
I don't know. Because I too cannot. Oh, I
Or-
see. We've got bro coding. I want to talk
Yeah.
about bro
Ooh.
coding.
Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, I should define it, I guess, right? Bro coding is when like somebody is in clans or friends with somebody on the other team and then they just don't kill each other. It's happened to me. It's happened to all of us. We see somebody and we just like nod and turn away
Mhm.
and go on with the fight. But you know what? The rounds don't last that long. That shit happened in medieval combat probably too. You were like, oh man, it's Tom from the other village? And fuck, I don't want to kill Tom. All right, yo. All right, I'll go this way, you go that way.
Holy
Hopefully
Yeah,
one of us
we
leaves.
all seen that.
Somebody else will kill one of us. It's fine. See ya. You know, it happens to the best of us. So yeah,
Fair.
I mean,
fair point.
I think that's kind of cool, and it's not like the old days where the rounds were lasting like 15 minutes with somebody kiting around the whole map. And you know, we have flags now. We have like a hard time limit that's pretty soft. You know, or
I
soft.
think it's fair
A
that
hard time limit
yeah.
pretty short. And yeah, I think you know. Sorry,
Okay.
go ahead.
No
No,
problem.
dude,
I
that's-
mean,
you
yeah.
said it. I didn't even think about that. Sorry to step on your axe. I didn't even think about it like that. You're not wrong. It's kind of part of the game. The community's pretty small, so it's bound to kind of happen too. The only point I wanted to make on that whole thing was I've had several people offline or on the side tell me that they hate it and that's why they stopped playing. So that's the only thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I'd say it's more. It's not like in those cases that it's problematic. Like it's more like, let's say the end of the round, and there's like two people on the other. There's someone on your team, and there's only one person on the other side, and you know you can win this, and if you work together. But the guy is not gonna help you. He's just gonna wait for you to duel. You're just like, okay. Um, and there's like maybe 20 people on each team waiting for that, and it I don't know, like you're wasting
There's a time and a
people
place for
multi.
dueling.
And yeah, I mean
Oh,
there's
sure.
I'd say if you are on low population servers,
Yeah,
there's no problem. Like if you see everyone trying to duel and everyone is all right with it, then fair. But I don't agree when it's like it's on big pop or
Oh,
happy
sure.
hour or
No,
waiting. Yeah,
100% agree
like
with you
as
there.
long
You're
as
talking about
everyone,
dueling though,
yeah.
not just like avoiding each other for a bit in the middle of the fight, and then at the end of the
Well, that's
fight,
not very.
everybody goes
Yeah, that's not a
ham on it.
problem. I think it's
Yeah.
I
more
think
like when
as
you don't get
players,
help and like the person choose not to fight. Like, I mean, if you just don't go that way, it's fine. But um, I don't know. It's more at the end of
Yeah,
the
no,
round. I'd
end
say
end of
it's
the
so I
more,
think
round. Fuck yeah, that's delaying, I would say.
or someone
Absolutely.
protecting
I
another
agree with you.
player. Like you have
Yeah.
someone
as
in
a
your team that is protecting like a player from the other side. That's
Yeah, I
weird.
think
Like,
that
so I
that
think a
can.
good fix might be just as players, us as content creators, whatever you want to call us, as just anybody in the community, again, small community. If you are pointing it out and making sure, like, hey, stop doing that, like out loud, make sure other players are doing it. Make sure that's just the calling people out. Don't do it. It's bad.
yeah.
It's bad. I won't
Okay.
name names, but brocoders will pay. What did he say? Will pay
Pay
dearly when they
dearly.
meet the devil. Agreed, my friend. Agreed.
All
Um,
right.
Axe, you want to pick a topic?
We've talked about the new player curve. We've talked a little
Yes.
bit about it,
So I
but
have a
like
great
more on the
idea for
range
that, but I
thing.
want to hear.
I'd say the problem is like people that are new to this mod, usual except like native sweat lords. I mean, they're good at the game. They're just
Uh huh.
good at the game. Okay, so it's easy for them to pick cRPG, but like
Sure.
most new players, it's one of their first multiplayer Bannerlord, whatever, and game, and they're gonna struggle to start playing the game. And since the game is also snowballing and you get more and more the more you play, it's kind of hard to take the game. I think like I don't know right now, but I feel like at some point in CRPG 1 we had a point where we were giving a level 30 to start with, I think, and like three loomed item, like fully loomed item, but like it was a starting kit. Yeah,
That's like
and just
that's
to,
back in Warband CRPG.
yeah, Warband cRPG,
Okay.
and they gave it to everyone, so it feels like all right. So everyone had the same looped item, the tree, like it was a chest, a like a long sword, and I don't
Oh,
remember
okay.
what. And so yeah, even like the veterans got it. Um, but like you could reforge those weapons and do whatever you want, but you have to learn to earn that
Yeah, touch
gold.
on that in a sec.
Yeah, maybe just give them like give people one loom to start with, like one fully loomed item. It's always the same items. That's like an item we figure out that it's good for new players to get into. Like maybe we can even have like, oh, you want to start archer, then here is a bow for you, but it's not necessarily the best bow. It's just the default bow, or a lance, or like a one end, but they get one. So
So kind of like that. I think I was brainstorming with some dudes just in game the other day. Had the idea. So let's say you're a new guy, you log in. I think that there should be. I'm not sure how that works, and I'm not a coder by any means or anything like that. I'm pretty tech savvy to a fault. But I think so when you log in to the web page, right? That's the first big like disconnect. That's the first huge step for a player. Like, oh, I have to go to a web page. Oh, it's going to be a virus or something like that. If you can get that out of the way,
Mhm.
that's a lot of people. Let's be honest. I'm going to say.
Oh, you want
a
it
lot
to
of
be
the
like an
older generation.
interfacing
yeah,
game?
I don't know.
I've been
don't
playing
know.
this 13 years, and I still think it's a virus.
Well,
let's see.
I think it's
Well,
a
okay,
psychic
so-
virus.
Here's the yes. So here's the fix I think for a new player curve, right? You go, you join. What happens when you go play what's
Warband?
a
Okay.
list game? Any game. Yeah, Warband.
Call of
Sure.
Duty.
Call of Duty, sure. Let's go with that. So you go and you play that, and you can pick a class. You're an engineer, you're a frickin' sniper, you're whatever. So you go to the web page, right, and it's your first time, and you can pick. I want to be an archer, and you have a whatever community decided loadout for your archer, and you're whatever fucking like make everybody level 30. Who cares? 30, 29, 28, whatever. And you get a kit, you get a loadout, and your points are already spent into a competent build, but you have your free respec still too. So you
Mhm.
can literally just jump in and start playing within your first 5-10 minutes of playing the game.
That's
You could be a
called skip the
pikeman.
fun.
Yes, but this kind of takes. You can still do skip the fun, sure, but this gives you the option to literally just click fucking engineer, sniper,
Yeah.
fucking heavy, whatever. I think that would be a huge step towards
Players
getting
retention.
that. Yeah, like there's that very hard. I'm sure you guys have done this. You guys have noticed this just streaming. You get a new guy into your stream. He's interested in the game. He plays a game, gets shot to death or fucking head chopped off by a pulled sword from 2 feet, 20 feet away, and he's just like, fuck this game. This game sucks.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a huge step, giving them a starting kit. Like, yeah, there you go. A starting kit that's been predetermined, that's balanced and fair. It's not overpowered. Maybe not even looms, but like, you want to be a plate guy? Sure, give him fucking plate.
I think just
but there's
starting 30 is like a
something.
good start. Just for the first gen. I mean, you start 30, you still have to grind to 31, so you get an
Just a
idea of
lot,
what
yeah.
is the grind. Yeah, I mean, sure.
That's that. I think that would be a huge thing. I know that's a lot of work too. I can't do the work. I'll help do the work, but I mean, that's the shitty part. But
I
I mean,
think we
if you could
discussed
just
it a
click
little bit.
button.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion that could make it easy to just kind of have those preset builds like that, which would
In
be
the
cool.
shop?
Yeah, it's like set presets on your character page. Like
Yeah,
have the
yeah, that's what I meant.
class icons on the side, and it'll just lay out your points like differently for you, but maybe have that like still scaled to your level. So you still have to go through the leveling up and getting gear and shit, but it'll set you up with the right path for your stats. So as you go, because honestly, you go 0 to 20 in like an hour. Nobody plays more than an hour. Like, I mean, if you're playing a
Those are
happy hour,
the roughest levels, and it's just getting shit on. Like back in the old Warband days, it was kind of haha funny when 130 people were playing. Now when you
yeah.
get 30, 40 people playing, it's like, dude, this game, fuck this
Well,
shit.
there. I won't say anything. I won't say anything about that. But
I think
never
a
mind.
turn off for new
There's some other
players is
suggestions
yeah.
in the works. I'm not going to say anything further. Go ahead.
Okay, I think a big turnoff for new players is that they go in the game and then they level. They have to figure out there's a website first. But anyway, when they go on the web page, actually, like if they play the one round, they are level 20. Actually, that
Yep,
like you get
yep.
only one tick and you're level 20, I think, or you're really close. And
Yep.
so the problem is that they get in the page for their character and like they have to figure out all what does that mean. Like,
Overwhelming. You know,
yeah, it's like, well,
just,
those
I'm gonna
stats,
click a
like
button.
like I understand what they say about the stat, but I don't have a feel about those stats. Didn't I don't have a grasp of
Yeah, yeah.
what it is.
So
So
our clan, we used to have, we still did kind of. We have like you have different classes, right? You have like the heavy archer, the light archer, the crossbowman, the cavalry, the light cavalry,
yeah.
heavy infantry, light infantry, support infantry, hoplite. You know, you can have those builds all built into the page with a quick description, and then you can pick your class, whatever. And I like that honestly. 30 to 31. There's your grind, and then you have to then you're into the game, and you don't really you can keep the items that you got from your starter build. You build up. Yeah, good.
Yeah,
I like that.
feel like that's the
Um,
right way to do it.
cool.
Okay, want to go for something else?
Yeah.
Well,
What
we
did
don't
you?
have a
We're
ton of
Um,
time left.
coming up
Yeah.
on time. We can go over. I got a little bit of time if
What
you guys do.
One
Okay. Yeah,
quick
yeah, sure.
mention is I wanted to talk about that there is a hot fucking new Conquest map coming out, and I'm
Oh,
really
yes, thank you.
excited about As the Value Rice's like excellent looking Gondor map. It's incredible. It's so good.
Minas
I
Tirith
haven't.
Minas Tirith, that's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm struggling
built
to
the
remember
white
the
tree
name
from
The
right now.
Minas
stone.
Tirith map. Yeah, I can show it,
Beautiful.
but
There's an ice dragon under the map, I think, even too.
Oh my
is it?
gosh, it's so sick.
Yeah, you haven't seen the ice dragon, dude?
No.
You'll see it one day.
Okay.
I was chasing the ice dragon.
I can show it again on my stream. I mean, I didn't. Well, my thing crashed before that. So,
No problem.
We're kind of coming to the end of our
Whoops.
list too. Nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
that's okay. I just want to mention that that's a thing, and it's gonna be fucking sick. So look out for it if
Yeah.
you're playing and you're interested in badass maps.
yeah.
I got
Thank
it
you,
on
Storming
Asta.
Minas
stream.
Tirith, and then we need
Is
to
it
have orc
Conquest or a
costumes.
siege?
It's gonna be
It
well.
is
It's
a
Conquest and is Siege, but
Conquest is a linear version of Siege, basically,
just
right?
kidding.
It's just linear Siege.
I'm still stuck in 2012. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey, we were going to talk about strategists. Just kind of if there's any new people here, hypothetically. While he was running pictures of the new map.
oh, you can go like at the same time.
On Axthenon stream, he's got some.
Yeah. You have
cool
rubbles
videos.
on the side that you can pick
Picking
up.
up stones out of the rubble. That's cool. So strategists, I know it's Axe. I'm sure you know more. I'm not huge on the Discord as much as I need to be, but
Have you played?
so strategist is coming soon.
Hmm?
Yeah, I played back in the day, way too much.
Okay.
So
So
yeah, what is strategist, Axe?
basically, strategist is just like playing Risk, I guess, on a browser. There is no in-game. It's not in-game interface. You have to go on the website, and it's like you're playing a real-time game where you go town to towns and like I don't know how to say it, but it's like Risk, and you have your own character. You're not playing multiple characters. You can have an army, but like it's all like tickets, and those tickets you use them to like go into battles. Um, when you encounter other players, you can try to like maybe take their castle, fight them in the field, whatever. And when there's a battle happening, there is a battle that is scheduled on the server, and there will be a server opening where you're gonna have to for uh, fight for what's happening in the map on the browser, and basically you try to win like the whole map, or you can do multiple things. Like people like to like be merchant or whatever. It's up to you to do whatever you want. Usually people align with clans and like they try to conquer the whole map. It's a great mod.
The end game. Can we call it the end game?
Yeah,
Nabadaka.
well,
Could you speak to that if it will be the end game? I don't know.
is he in there?
Yeah.
Is in your
So
chat?
it was. That's what it was. Let's clarify. That's what it used to be. Don't know what it will be, but
Yeah.
it will be whatever Namidaka envisions, and we're all excited to play it. I think that's what most people are excited for. I just talked to some boys before this, and we're all super stoked for strategists. Yeah, I don't know. So it used to just be kind of the end game where you would like Axthenon was saying, you'd run around, you take your troops, you raise soldiers, you capture, you do siege, you do field battle, you do resource. I don't remember the resource gathering, but your different towns like create different resources.
Oh,
Right,
you
if
have
I
to
remember
make your own
correctly.
weapon.
Yeah, so you're making like different quality weapons, and yeah, it's really kind of cool. It's the ultimate version of cRPG.
Yeah.
CRPG multiplayer campaign. I like that. Yep.
That-
cRPG multiplayer campaign.
I absolutely cannot wait. I want to play that so bad. Like I'm so more
Kidding me.
into it now than I even was back then. Like I would log on and
Oh yeah.
fight a lot, but I would just at work I'd spend all day on the forums like watching the drama.
Oh yeah,
But
the
now
drama
it's
is the
like
best
I want
part.
to be part of it. I want to be part of the
The drama.
ridiculous fights over castles or over like, oh, this guy took that
betrayal scene.
land or this clan split off because we're, it's like it was like a mini version of EVE Online with medieval castles, and it was funny as shit, and it was amazing.
So the best part was when you joined the server, right, and it said Blackwhite or is the owner or the
Oh my
owner
God.
Yeah.
or lord of this
Lordship.
town has joined
Yeah,
the server.
if you were the
Felt
leader of a
good.
clan or the owner of a castle in Strategist, you would have special cosmetic text that popped up that announced your presence when you
That was my favorite.
arrived on the server. Fucking great.
It felt great.
And oh, you're gonna tease us?
Yeah.
How would-
So I'll just tell you, X, if I don't know if you're in the thing, but he says
Tease me.
Go for it.
we're getting cRPG stable. I think we all kind of agree to disagree. That's what
Yes.
that's awesome. And deploying the beta server, heck yeah. Nami, I don't want to put you on the spot, man, but if you ever wanted to join, that would be freaking fantabulous. I think once we figure out how to get everybody's faces and stuff.
Guest star. We'll do it right
Sure.
after this because I'm pretty sure I got it
just,
figured out. But
remove it.
yeah, man, that'd be freaking awesome. I think the more we can get kind of some strat and some beta testing going.
Did
I
you
know you
say
didn't get a lot
you
of beta
wanted
testing
to
for the-
join or?
Okay. Oh, I don't know. We got some time tonight, and we're not really. If you guys got time, like I said, I got.
Sure. I mean, maybe until. Well, in 30
We
minutes.
can give you some time.
Yeah.
We can wait till like fucking Friday, Saturday, something. We do what booze and battle after, during, before. We can
Sure.
do another day too, man. No rush.
Yes. Well. Yeah, it's
Coordinate a little bit.
Pretty much
your
it.
guys' call.
Hey, we're
think-
all here at Namidaka's pleasure. So
Seriously, thank you for taking over this mod. And
yeah, can we all just take a moment and say moment of silence?
Thank you.
Dude, you're fucking awesome, man. We all
Praise.
appreciate you more than you know. Thank you.
Absolutely.
He's the man. All right. I'm very happy that you take the lead, Namidaka. It's insane work. I did not expect you and Takio to take the project to this place. Like, it's so much work. I did not expect to be this good. So
yeah,
props.
As much as we all bitch, we're all still here, man. So you guys are doing something right. I think we all want our own little thing. If you guys can make like an Infantry Tuesdays, I'd be really happy. But whatever.
We did that. Didn't that kind of happen last night or the other day? I don't know. At
Like
some
people,
point, there was like a fuckload of infantry on Haven instead of archers, and then
that's awesome. We did Chad's Fridays. You guys remember Chad's Fridays?
Everybody rides a donkey.
Dagger donkey.
Dagger donkeys. That was insane.
That was it. Ronald
Make it a thing. More events. What do you get? Oh, that's a big thing. Different kind of events, community led or otherwise. I think that'd be freaking amazing.
Absolutely.
I don't know how plausible or feasible that is, but
doesn't necessarily have to be like coded. Just like we can make an event directly on cRPG Discord and just tell, this day we are having this, and if you want to join the
semi-admin focus.
Yeah, doesn't need to have much preparation. So yeah,
cool.
I think we're good with this. Do you have anything else to say? I think we can.
No, man,
close on
I'm
that.
good. I think we'll kind of. You guys want to shoot for doing this again like next Friday?
We can.
Saturday?
Yeah, we can set up something.
Weekends are nice. Although next Friday or Saturday is gonna be
Saturday is
Thanksgiving,
booze.
isn't it?
Oh.
Well, it's like the Thanksgiving weekend, so people might be traveling.
That's true. Well, but while they're traveling, they can watch us be intelligent individuals.
It's a lot of fun. Seriously, it's so easy.
I can definitely get in on. Might be able to get in on a laptop or something.
Just voice or something too. We don't need to always get our faces on here all the time.
Yeah.
We don't want to stare at our Look at.
I regret not streaming this first one myself too, because you guys have excellent looking streams with nice layouts and.
Thank you.
Man, I didn't have time to do all that work, but your podcasts are beautiful.
Getting there, man. We're getting there. It's the first one. Hopefully, first of many.
Yes. Okay, so
yeah,
I'll end it there.
Comments, concerns?
I don't think
that's
so.
good. That's good.
I'm waiting,
I think we're good.
All right.
Cool.
See you, everyone. Thank you for coming to the stream. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Cheers, man.